It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. 2 1-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Watson forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Out of the gun, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. From the gun, here's Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A shotgun snap for Watson, escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing on third down, Watson. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for L.A. 52 yards. Steps hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But now it's 3rd and goal.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Watson's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
On first down, Watson. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 8 coming up.
Check, 43. Hey, man, watch the boot. Mike 43.
Watson now to throw. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about a season-open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Now Watson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that
Hey, pick your game up. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Watson looks to throw again. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much... And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call PPR?
The receiver still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
But I'll tell you what, I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Check 13. Check 13. 24. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Operating from the gun. Watson. That's caught by Hollister. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check 43.
Again, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Watson. And he fires one incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To the air yet again, Watson. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again. Watson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Watson. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to reset? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Play action, it's Wilson. Stepping up, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown.
Russell Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
7-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary. Playing.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Rams have got it back.
Watson on the keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Rams.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Marquise Goodwin.
Marquise Goodwin. In the final second, Rams add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
At the 36-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They go play action with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Aggression's not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, Wilson. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Gain of 21 yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down.
56, Mike, 56.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Play action. Now Wilson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Cameron Batson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body. Xavier Woods with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. After the interception, here's Wilson. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. Dancing to his left. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Los Angeles.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
To Robert Wood.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this one. No.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. And that brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
I don't think you got it, son. 43 is the mic. Hey, go.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side.
Wilson's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up.
They go play action now. Wilson steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
59. Get that quarterback at all costs. 36 power. 59. Alert. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It's caught left side by Cole. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
1st down, Rams.
Too little, Captain.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's unable to grab it.
Preston Williams.
Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Down and 7.
Ready. March 43. Race don't travel. Race don't travel. And go.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. 30. The 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Preston Williams. 74 yards. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time
positive.
we have to leave the booth.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
3 and out.
Here's Johnny Hekker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taylor now returning it. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Ready.
Throwing again. Lock. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Sack. An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down. That's the end.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile.
March 43. March 43. Check pass. Check pass. Ready.
Lock working out of the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
pass.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
And the Rams 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. You're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Rams on 3rd down. Out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Wilson. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Watch his flat, watch his flat. Watch his flat. Got it.
59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. Let's go, D.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it? Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got this to the tight end, Hopkins. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Watch the twins. Check the backer, check the backer. Kill. 66.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game.
Some pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 19. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. May hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Eddie Goldman on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
56.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Abuka able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll buy some time right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Yard line.
One final try for Locke. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Yeah. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Los Angeles, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm